In what many are calling her most powerful public appearance since leaving office, former Vice President Kamala Harris delivered a searing indictment of the current administration and a passionate defense of American democratic values. The speech, laced with constitutional warnings and emotional appeals, has reignited speculation about her political future and stirred debate among Democrats about the kind of leadership they want going forward. Harris opened her remarks not with pleasantries, but with a stark observation. Instead of an administration working to advance America's highest ideals, we are witnessing the wholesale abandonment of those ideals. Her tone was deliberate, somber, and resolute, a mix of constitutional law professor and moral crusader. She spoke of a nation on the brink, of institutions beginning to buckle under the weight of executive defiance, and of a growing crisis not just of policy, but of principle. We are living in a moment when the checks and balances upon which we have historically relied have begun to buckle, Harris warned. If Congress fails to do its part, or if the courts fail to do their part, or if both do their part, but the president defies them anyway, well, friends, that is called a constitutional crisis. That line, echoed across cable news and social media in the hours that followed, set the tone for what felt less like a traditional speech and more like a warning from someone who had seen the inside of government at its highest level and feared what was coming next. She pointed directly to violations of court orders, unlawful detentions, and a president who seems increasingly indifferent to judicial authority. It is not okay to detain and disappear American citizens without due process, she declared. It is not okay to defy lawful orders from federal courts. Yet the speech was not all darkness. Harris's recurring theme, courage is contagious when Nietzsche, was meant to rally the disheartened, to remind them that resistance is not futile. President Trump and his administration are counting on the notion that fear can be contagious, Harris said, but what they have overlooked is that fear is not the only thing that's contagious. Courage is contagious. The line drew applause in the room and was quickly clipped and shared online, becoming the de facto slogan of the day. She lauded judges who continued to uphold the rule of law, universities that resisted unconstitutional demands, and everyday citizens who used their voices to protest and protect democracy. Many political observers were quick to note that the speech bore the unmistakable marks of a campaign-style address, rhetorical flourishes, a central theme, and the sense of laying the groundwork for something bigger. Her defenders praised her clarity and consistency. This is the Kamala Harris Democrats have been waiting for, one strategist said, focused on constitutional integrity, on democratic norms, on the soul of the country. But others questioned whether her message, however principled, matches the mood of a party still reeling from recent losses and hungry for a more populist, energized response. One Democratic insider put it bluntly, "This speech was sober, smart, and grounded, but is it enough fire for where the party is right now? With whispers of a California gubernatorial run and potential presidential aspirations in 2028, the political implications of Harris's speech are hard to ignore. As one commentator put it, she didn't quite say, 'I told you so,' but the energy was there, and she's not alone. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, another name floated in 2028 circles, recently delivered his own fiery call to action. Everybody has to get up, stand up, speak out, show up. His more aggressive tone has resonated with a party base that some feel wants less reflection and more fight. Still, Harris's message offers something many Democrats say is missing, a moral argument rooted in law and principle that speaks to the long-term battle over what kind of country America wants to be. As Harris's team reportedly eyes a late summer deadline to declare any 2026 gubernatorial intentions, the former vice president remains publicly non-committal. But the themes are clear. Whether it's Sacramento or Washington, she is not done. We are in a moment where the voice of the people may be the last check that holds, she said, and that voice must not fail. A quiet challenge, a warning, a spark, and perhaps the beginning of a new chapter.